So, the brand new Samsung Galaxy S23 series is finally here, and whoo, it looks the same. I mean, are there actually any differences? Well, you came to the right place. Welcome to Techplained. Hello everyone, and today I'll talk about one of the most anticipated phones of the year, the Samsung Galaxy S23 series. In this video, you'll learn all about these new devices, from the design, specs, cameras, and of course the price. Without further ado, let's go! Alright, first let's just talk about the basic Samsung Galaxy S23 and the S23 Plus. As you can see from the design, they have changed it a bit. Now they have removed the iconic corner camera bump and instead opted for just 3 separate camera bumps. Now personally, I do really like the old bump. I wish to have kept it since it's quite iconic, but I don't really have a problem with this new design either. For the look, it does seem a bit more flat to join the iPhone flat phone trend nowadays with aluminum sides and glass back. And for the screen, it's a familiar flat one with a center hole punch display, now protected by the new Gorilla Glass Victus 2. For the size, the normal S23 will be a 6.1 inch, while the Plus is a 6.6 inch with under-display fingerprint. Not only that, it's the usual 1080p LTPO dynamic AMOLED panel with 120Hz refresh and 240Hz touch rate. But there are some new features too, called Vision Booster, which adjusts the colors and contrast to match the ambient lighting conditions, similar to True Tone on iPhones. And also the Enhanced Comfort feature, which will reduce eye strain in the evening. Before we continue, if you're enjoying this video so far, please hit that subscribe button below. Only 0.7% of people watching are subscribed, so that would be greatly appreciated. Now, what's the same for both of the new phones are the specs inside. Mostly, both phones will be powered by the new Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 for Galaxy chipset. Yes, for Galaxy. Now let's read apart all of that marketing gimmick for a bit. This for Galaxy actually just means that it's slightly overclocked compared to the normal chip. So it's not like it's custom made like their Exynos, but in reality it's just a slightly faster Snap Gen 2. One thing that I can say though is that these chips are insanely fast and efficient. For the storage, both will have only 8GB of RAM, but for the Plus it will start at 256GB instead of 128. Once again, no SD card slot and headphone jack, but it will run on Android 13 with One UI 5.1, better connectivity, IP68, etc. It's a flagship. The batteries are slightly larger this year, with the S23 having a 3900 mAh cell with only 25W charging, while the Plus will have 4700 mAh and a much faster 45W charging. For the cameras, both will have a main 50MP camera, 12MP 120° ultra wide, 10MP 3x zoom telephoto, and the front camera is now a 12MP. It's also now capable of shooting 8K 30 videos and Super HDR videos in 60fps. Okay, it's time to talk about the big boy, the one we're waiting for, the Ultra. Now, this will be the new Note going forward, with the stylus being back on this one. The Ultra's design do look pretty handsome as well, with its boxy shape and a lot less curved sides, which is made out of glass and aluminium. The stylus, as I mentioned, is back and it's stored inside the device, and for most of the features, it's pretty similar to the other S23s, including the chipset. But for the storage, it now has a 12GB RAM option with up to 1TB for storage. For the screen, it's a 6.8-inch panel, once again LTPO OLED 120Hz, but now it's a 1440p one and it's also very bright. For the battery, it's a 5000 mAh cell with 45W charging. And yeah, that's pretty much all the differences except the cameras. This is where it gets spicy. The main camera is now a 200 megapixel sensor. Yup, 200, massive. Not like you'll shoot all your photos at that resolution, so it will bind it instead to a 12 megapixel photo or even 50 if you want to. The other 3 cameras are the 10 megapixel 10 times periscope, a 10 megapixel 3 times telephoto, and a 12 megapixel ultrawide camera with autofocus. And the selfie camera is also the same as the S23. Not only hardware, they also got a lot of new software stuff as well. The Expert RAW app is now a mode inside the native camera app, which will allow you to shoot RAW with the benefits of multi-framing processing, higher levels of detail, HDR, and better noise reduction. Not only that, a new Astro Hyperlapse video mode and improved video stabilization thanks to a thing called adaptive P-Disc is also here, of course with all of the other S23 camera features I said earlier. Lastly, it's time to talk about the prices. Before that, I have to mention that you can get all of these phones in the same 4 color options. So that would be cream, green, lavender, and of course your black. Now the basic Galaxy S23 8128 is going on sale for $799, while the S23 Plus 8256, that's double the storage, is going for $999. And of course the Ultra will be the most expensive, starting at $1199. So what do you think about the new Samsung Galaxy S23 series? Is this worth this much? Let me know in the comments. Alright, that's all the knowledge I got for today. I hope this video can help you understand more about the brand new Galaxy devices from Samsung. So this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching and hit that like button. Don't forget to come back next week for more knowledge about tech and subscribe so you won't miss it. Okay, bye.